So you like to make music, write songs. But like me, your ability to do so is limited to only one instrument. I happen to play a little guitar, and by a little, I mean a dozen or so chords I was able to learn and grow reasonably comfortable with after playing for years relying on guitar tab sites and those little pictures of chords you can find online. For lots of folks just like me, from time to time you'll create something you just know has the makings of a tune that'd sound great if you could just bring it to life with the contributions of, like, I don't know, a band. Artists not only highly skilled at playing drums, bass, keyboards, lead guitar, and that entire collection of sounds we're accustomed to hearing on our favorite radio stations or playlists, but who are also fluent in the language of music. You know the kind of folks I'm talking about. They seem to instinctively know how to fit the various pieces together in a way that eludes those of us who haven't had years of training in theory, composition, audio engineering, and that sort of thing. But sadly, the prospect of hiring a talented team of those sorts of folks and renting a studio for a couple of days to bring a musical creation to life is simply a financial and logistical bridge too far for most of us. The good news is, thanks to technology, now there's a considerably more affordable way to put even hobbyists in touch with radio-sounding production quality. If you've got a computer and an internet connection, you can collaborate with a music producer online without ever having to leave your house, who can help you realize the vision you have for a song or a collection of songs that you'd like to take to that next proverbial level. If you're looking for someone who can help you reach that goal, I highly recommend you check out Dave Vine at Dave Vine Music. I came across Dave in a Facebook songwriting group in which he dropped a post introducing himself and describing the types of music production services he could provide. It sounded really cool, but I really had no idea how any of this process worked. He was in the UK, I was in the United States, and it all sounded a little too good to be true, so I didn't contact him right away. But a few days later, I thought to myself, why not? Nothing ventured, nothing gained, and I shot him a message. He responded within the very next day, asked some questions about what I was looking for, and suggested we set up a Zoom call to ensure he had a clear understanding of what I was hoping he could do for my little song project. A few days later, we did just that. We met via Zoom, got acquainted, and then started talking about my song and some different ways to musically package it. It was all so very easy, so very comfortable. If you're like me and consider yourself to be sort of at the front end of the whole music learning curve, it's easy to feel more than a little intimidated when speaking with someone who's got legit creds in the field. But Dave was super down to earth and an absolute master at making me feel comfortable, which, for me at least, is really the cornerstone to the whole creative process. We talked for a bit about the vibe I was looking for. He made some really helpful suggestions about a number of technical aspects of my project, and then he walked me through an easy-to-use online app that seems a lot like a music-specific version of Dropbox called Session Studio, where we could exchange music files throughout the process. I basically recorded the guitar part of the song and uploaded it, and then the vocal part of the song and uploaded it. He asked me to upload a few takes of each, so if I flubbed here or there in one take, he could work some production magic and substitute in a clip from another take that I didn't mess up. It literally could not have been easier. I uploaded a few versions of a vocal track.
It always hits me hard this time of year. A subtle phrase the yesterdays whispered in my ear.
And did the same thing with a guitar track. Then, based on only those two components, this is what Dave sent me back.
It always hits me hard this time of year. A subtle phrase the yesterdays whispered in my ear.
You can check out the entire finished track at the link below. If you're looking for a way to put your song in the best possible light when you decide to release it out into the world, and you want to do so with the help of a person who is as uncommonly friendly and easygoing as he is musically and technically talented, reach out to Dave at Dave Vine Music. I promise you won't be sorry.
All at once I'm back in that place when a tear